Just before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is the best way to buy any items or credits on any platform and at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Go and check them out using the link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. This is episode 60 of trading from a rare drop all the way up to the alpha cap, and right now the inventory is almost worth 145,000 credits. Before we get into the trades, I'd like to mention I'm giving away a white octane every 1k subs, and right now the channel is growing faster than ever. I'm currently giving away a white octane over on my Discord server. All you have to do to enter is drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and finally join my Discord server using the link in the description down below. But without any more further ado, let's get straight into the first trade of the video. Okay, so this is the post that we're going to be using going into the episode. We have quite a few items which, yeah, I'm going to be trying to sell, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I haven't actually made a video for about 3 or 4 days. This is the first one I'm making for quite a while, so I need to get back into it and actually make a few more videos because I've completely forgotten what trades I've actually done. But in the first trade, I am going to be selling on a black standard. That is going to be the minimum value of 2.9k. Yeah, can't really get anything more than that at the moment. I've been on for a few hours today trying to trade on the nothing to something account, and I haven't really been able to sell anything, so it's not looking too great. I am trading like 2 o'clock on a Thursday, so not ideal. I'm going to trade later as well, see how that goes. But here is the updated post as well. It is maxed out, so yeah, I am trying to clear out some items so the post isn't too crowded, because I know I change my mind every episode. One episode I'll say, yeah, I want to stack my inventory out, get a load of items. The next episode, when I have a load of items, I'll say, you know what, this is annoying, I want to get rid of them. So I change my mind a lot, which probably isn't great. But I am also going to be buying, I believe, or no, selling a Fennec 400 credits. Yeah, pretty good trade to be fair. I was surprised I was able to get this much. I believe 350 on the spreadsheet at the time, and yeah, getting 400 credits. Not going to say no to that, because even selling any item for the middle value is fairly rare at the moment. I know Fennec is one of the easiest items to sell in the game, but yeah, even getting middle value for an item just doesn't happen anymore. So I was so happy that I was able to do that, and all my days I'm going to be selling 3 items in one trade, which is so perfect. Lime standard, crimson standard, and I believe the black OEM as well. Maybe it's a black stone, not too sure. Yeah, I should probably have looked at these trades before I actually done the voiceovers, but 3 items in one trade, the minimum value for all of them, that will save me so much time, because even though lime and crimson standard are technically high demand items, they weren't selling anyway. So complete shambles. This is how the post is looking, and it's not so crowded anymore. So yeah, that definitely makes me feel better, gives me a little bit more motivation as well to try and clear out the other items. This guy as well, I thought he was trying to scam me for my Stipplegate, but no, he was just being a bit weird, trying to give me a load of items. So in the end, I just said 400 credits. I don't want items. Realistically, they're all going to be archived or given away. I won't do anything with them, so we'll take 400 credits, which is going to be the minimum value. As you can see, 400 to 500 credits. Initially bought it for just 250, so that is going to be another 150 credits profit, which I'm not going to say no to, and that is why I love to trade with high demand, more expensive painted unpainted black markets rather. I know Stipplegate is only 400 credits, but yeah, for a black market nowadays, that's still quite expensive. But I love to trade with Mainframe, Dissolver, Dueling Dragons, Interstellar, Stipplegate, Fire God, Heatwave. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Yeah, that they have such high demand, so they're really easy to sell. Stipplegate isn't extremely easy to sell, but it's still a lot better than other black markets, like the cheap black markets, because yeah, black markets like Tora, yeah, you're not going to be getting those sold, but I'm going to be getting the Mainframe sold here for 700 credits. I didn't even know this trade was coming up, but yeah, of course, this is going to be a high demand item, so naturally I'm just selling it next, and that is what I do when I'm trying to sell loads of items. I start by focusing on the items that are the easiest to sell, and when I say I'm focusing on selling them, when I'm using something like the Xbox looking for group section, I'll say have white standard want 1.4k, and then maybe have black OEM want 1.1k, so only listing up around 2 or 3 items per post, because on something like Xbox looking for group post, if you list up loads of items, people just scroll straight past it. So yeah, that's the method I use. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm also going to be buying a white Draco for 1,250. Again, high demand item, 1.4k minimum value on the spreadsheet, so I should be able to find that minimum value, and that'll be another 150 credits profit, which yeah, isn't bad whatsoever. So I know I keep going on about items being very hard to sell, and I'm sort of making it out like it's a very bad thing. thing, but it's not all that bad, because the harder an item is to sell, the more likely somebody is to quick sell it. You can take advantage of that, buy the item for cheap, wait out for a little bit longer, and sell it for the minimum value again. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to be selling my white standard here for a very decent overpay, 1.2k, and a grey grip stride. I believe at the time the white standard was 1.4k minimum value, but yeah, that's going to be like a 1.7k offer, so 300 credits above the minimum value for that white standard, but I'll just have to sell the grey grip stride, which might take quite a long time, because it's definitely not the easiest item to sell, but eventually I should be able to find at least around the minimum value and still make a good amount of profit. And oh my god, this guy saved me, right? I don't know why he sold me so many items, but I'm going to be buying literally all of the items you see in this trade, and even more in the next trade. So I'm buying 2 Duelings, 2 Interstellars, black Dueling, another Interstellar, and a white Singularity. I believe for all of the unpainted black markets, I'm paying 100 credits below the minimum value. Black Dueling, 400 credits below the minimum value, and also for that white Singularity again, 400 credits below that minimum value. So oh my days, that has given me so many items to work with. It will take me quite a long time to sell them on, even if they are high demand. For example, the Dueling Dragons will be easy to sell, but it will still take me quite a long time since I've got so many of them. But yeah, this guy just gave me so many items. I've got no idea why, but it's really good for me. He's getting credits, I'm getting loads of items to sell. Yeah, pretty good trade. And on top of all those black markets, he's also given me all the Fennecs, the white Fennec, forest green Fennec, white and crimson Zombie, cobalt Fennec, and all of those standards at the bottom. He also trusted my pricing, so hopefully this is correct. I believe I'm underpaying 100 credits on every single item in this trade, which isn't bad whatsoever. So there's, what, 12 items in there, so that's over 1,000 credits profit if I sell them all for the minimum value, which I should be able to do. I might be able to sell some items, for example the Fennec, for a little bit more, but oh my days, he's given me so many items, and yeah, it will take me long to sell, but the profit is genuinely going to be mad, and I'm not complaining. So most of the trades you see from here on out are going to be me just selling on items, because I've got over 3 rows of items, and as I was saying earlier, I get a little bit annoyed sometimes when I've got loads of items and none of them are selling. And also, yeah, I was struggling to sell the items, which isn't great when you've got probably 20, 30 plus. I don't even know. I'm not bothering to count all of those. But yeah, just getting rid of the Dueling Dragons in, well, I'm in the first trade. What am I going on about? In this trade for 600 credits. That is going to be the minimum value. Now, I did find that Dueling Dragons and Interstellar, out of all the items that I bought, were some of the easiest to sell. So if you're looking for some really quick and easy profit, those items I would highly recommend buying and selling, because yeah, they were gone in about 10-20 minutes, which I know still sounds like a lot, but I've been trying to sell a white Zomba, to give you a little bit of context, for about 2-3 hours now, and nothing's happened. So yeah, that's not too ideal, but I am going to be getting rid of an Interstellar as well for 900 credits. Again, that is going to be the minimum value, but I'm not complaining. I might even consider selling some items slightly below the minimum value, just because I've got so many to work with, and I'm not the most patient person, let's put it that way. Here is the updated post as well. It will take quite a long time to actually have less than 10 items in that trade, because obviously, yeah, got so many items to work with. I'm going to be getting rid of a white standard as well. Now, I believe at this point it did drop slightly. I think it was 1.3k minimum value, so I was negotiating with this guy for quite a while, I believe, but eventually we got down to 1,350, which is okay. I think the white standard has also since gone up in value, so not too ideal for me. Probably should have waited, but I really couldn't be asked, because yeah, as I said, got so many items to work with. I'll take 1,350. This trade, however, was a lot better than that white standard trade. If you've been watching the episodes recently, you'll know these black OEMs have been around for a very long time, so I'm going to be selling every one of them in the same trade for, I believe, 3,050 in the end. They do add up to 3.3k, but I bought them all for around 800, 850 each, so I'm still getting at least 150 credits profit, maybe even a little bit more per OEM, selling them all in the same trade as well. That will save me so much time. I couldn't sell any of them, and all of a sudden they're all gone in the same trade again. Here is the updated post, getting rid of the black OEM, I believe replacing it with that white Zombie, which shouldn't be, in theory, too hard to sell, but you never know. It might not end too well for me, but yeah, we're going to move on. Hopefully, yeah, selling another item is going to be the Dueling Dragons again, as I said earlier. Very high demand item. These were some of the first to go, as well as probably the standards and the Fennecs, because right now those are the items with the highest demand. Now, if you don't actually know the demands of your items, you'll learn it over time. You just got to keep on trading and learn what actually sells the easiest, I guess. But yeah, that is another Dueling Dragons gone for 600 credits. I'm not complaining. This is how the the RL Garage post is looking at the end of the episode, and also this is how the inventory is looking at the end of the episode as well. We've got so many items to work with, but make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and stay tuned for the next episode coming very, very soon.